But oh my gosh, it's a mustache. That's right. I shaved. And now you get to live with it. Now we all get to be here. It's totally a cop stash. Reminds you of how your uncle does his stash that's thrown up. Your uncle is a firefighter. Okay, so this is a public servant mustache, I guess. But anyways, had to shave it for a upcoming film project that you might see on one Team 4-Star channel. Or maybe not. I actually don't know what the plan, where it's gonna go. But, you know, had to shave up for work. So if I look different for the next, you know, bunch of episodes, that's why. Don't freak out. Let's not, you know, we don't have to make a big thing out of it. It's not a big, you know, ooh. It'll grow back. We'll live. And you can keep your hurtful comments to yourself, and your kind ones, post them in all caps so I see them. Anyway, we're not here for me. I'm just a minor role to play in this role-playing game called Tales of Arise, where we have been marooned and we've lost our key healer. As you can see, this big, my mouse shows up. This big gap in our group lineup, because Shion was taken by, what was his name? Vol something? Volman? The other lord? I think the last remaining lord, because we've killed 3, teamed up with 1, and there were 5 in all, right? So I think he's our last one. Volran? Volran. Yes, Volran. The Lord of Watertown. I don't know if I'm sure they've said the name, but I don't even remember the last realm we were in. I think I stopped remembering the names after Eldaman and Sia. Once they started putting spaces in their realm names, that was too much for me. We couldn't have 2 words. Wait, was Mahag Sar the other one, or is that the one we're in now? Is this Ganeth Haros I'm seeing in chat? Is that what this is? Okay, and we've already got a costume request. Everyone in their base hair and outfits. You got it. Oh, that's right. Alphen lost his mask, and it's not that I don't like him like this, but I have to admit, I think, hold on, let's just get a real good look at him here. Because I feel like, I mean, he's got the monocle and dog ears, courtesy us. But I'm realizing Alphen has his mask on like all of the, you know, promotional material, because that makes him very identifiable. Like, this is a pretty generic anime man. And I don't know, like, if I was seeing him on the cover of a box, if I feel like I would be able to pick him out of a lineup. Taking off the mask is really, like it's not, again, not that I dislike him, but it has really lessened the impact on him for me. But anyways, we'll get everybody else in their base stuff as per the request. We still haven't gotten alt colors for Dohalim. That's a oops. That's a problem. Yoink. Oh, I forgot we had the double eye patch rock on our boy Law. All right. Let's see what's up next. That's right, Ethel. No one cared who he was until he put on the mask. And now that he's taken it off, who is he? I don't know him. I don't know this man. Mahavar gone missing, who was... Wait, Mahavar was he was our ship driver, right?
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
He went down with the boat.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, Isn't it strange we haven't come
With the
across
big
a
white
single
eye patch,
piece
I
of
want to
debris?
draw a pupil.
Do you think he might
on
still be alive
Doubling.
somewhere out there?
Oh man, are they
think
setting up
stranger
for
things have
Mahavar
happened.
to like swing in and
Whether he's
rescue us at a
alive or
last second?
otherwise.
That'd be fun.
We've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do
Keep
now
that
is press on ahead.
In the back of your minds, audience.
Fine. Let's get going.
Mahavar may be dead, but it don't mean it's done. I mean, maybe missing, but that don't mean he's dead. That's what I meant to say. Shinies! Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I checked for new weapons. Where are you? Hey, 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 give me that thunder nail. Arts of the Cosmos, please and thank you. Columna Latio. Oh yeah, everybody's getting new weapons. There we go.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
How are we on items? Also, something to probably check. I feel like I remember that last fight being a doozy. Okay, we still got some. Feel comfy with having 10 of them. And then we'll have 5 orange gels. You know what? 2 treats. We don't have a healer right now. And we were getting peach gels pretty fast. Lemon gels now available. 2K. Might have to start investing in those at some point. Ah, Tronup, you got like a, sounds like you got like a crick in your neck or something, whatever it's called. You just kind of, just can't really move it and it hurts. That sucks. I'm sorry, man. We had our big dramatic moment up here with Law, where he was basically like, come on, bro. Get off your sad hiney and find Shion. And then Zoogel's attacked, and it's like, all right, that's right. We can feel pain now. So
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
owl somewhere around here. Ooh, okay. Let's actually get a... What are we... Okay, we have to defeat 4 Terrapin Fists. Pretty sure they describe them as the Monkey Zoogles. Okay, let's head down this path first, since this looks like a dead end, so there might be a treasure down there. Oh. Fight time first!
Gotta break through. You're mine.
Oh, charging, are you?
Here I come. Strike. Raining slap.
If they rush Girl, you gotta jump for cover,
Take
okay?
this. Escape.
Lightning strike!
What was that big purple move? Was that a doubling thing?
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
We don't have fire moves anymore, that's right, okay. Something to keep in mind.
Swallow blade.
Do I have a different...
You're mine. Strike.
Okay, I don't think I have a Mystic Heart since I can't access the Fire Crimson Blade or whatever anymore.
You're finished.
Come at me, come at me. Yeah! What?
This one's all.
I was waiting for you, dude.
I'm not done.
Lightning
You're
strike!
finished. Try harder.
Nothing gets by me!
So on my other file, I've started really appreciating Alphen more. In particular in boss fights. Because you can get really crazy damage when you let yourself go low health and do your flaming sword stuff. Because I don't think I quite realized you get a lot of skills in Alphen's titles that are all about extra damage, elemental damage at low health.
My exploits
And
are
I didn't think
bearing
about
fruit.
it, but your big fiery sword is all elemental damage. And it's draining your health to use. So you are just setting yourself up for some insane damage that I have not been appreciating in this file. So should we, naturally, I reach a point in the game where I no longer have my fire sword that I realize it's so great. But, you know, something tells me we'll get it back eventually, and I'll try to implement that more into what we're doing here.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, didn't mean to use both of us. And now we're not going to get the gauge anyway. Aha, gotcha. Oh, Ellie is requesting Law have one uncovered eye. We'll do that after this.
In a bind.
Stop him!
I'll face you.
I don't remember when I added, what's that move called? Raining Slash? I don't know if I like it. Nope. Oh, I was gonna play as Dohalim for a little bit, but this guy's dead, so it don't matter. Sword Rain Alpha, definitely one of my most used arts. Sword Rain's great, always a favorite of mine.
Looks like we got
It's
them
no
all.
Tempest, which Dohalim was blessed with this game. Oh yeah. Sorry, Ellie, I need to get rid of that eye patch.
What's this thing?
It's money, Alphen. Moolah, cash. He will keep his right eye patch, and he will gain a red road corsage. Whee! Keep making our way down here, which is where I think the dead end campfire was.
Is that
Just
the
didn't
super
feel
we're
Dragon
looking
Swarm
for?
in this game. I think it's slower or something. Or wait, no, no, I'm thinking, hold on. What move am I thinking of? Because actually I want this to be on my, hold on, give me a second. I'm going to change his arts to be what I have them on my other file, because it's throwing me off not having the moves I think they're going to be. All right, I do still have Rising Wyvern there. This should be Sword Rain Alpha. This should be, what was it called? It was like a sword combo thing. Do I not have it yet? I might not have it yet. Oh, Dragon Swarm. That's what I'm looking for. And then that's right. This should be Void Slash. Void Slash is real cool. And then, okay. That's still Plasma Shock. That's still Raining Slash. This double Demon Fang. I think I'm going to change this into Sonic Thrust, though, because Raining Slash takes forever. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Actually, I think that's all what I had, so I like that. Also, I'm so glad the Symphonia track is on here. This is a good one. These are the guys we're supposed to kill. These are the Zoogles we're seeking for this quest.
I'll take you all on.
Luna Rondo in the air, though. Luna Rondo is cool, but it's short, right? I always wanted to do more.
In an instant.
But I guess it was never a long combo-y move. Luna Rondo was just a spin, right?
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Stop checking up on us just because we don't have a real dedicated healer anymore. More things to give her boost gauge or another move? Let's do another move. Okay, you're a while away from that, but I want you to get that because you are always at a threat of being KO'd, I feel like. Okay, yeah, I like all these. Well, we'll keep it.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels
This
like
feels
we're
like
going
the
to be
first like
swallowed up
real
by all these
Tales
plants if we
jungle
stay in here.
that I've remembered in a while.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree.
There
but
was,
maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
There's the one place where you fought the scorpion in Vesperia. That was pretty jungle-esque. But I feel like it's usually a forest or a woods. Whoa! Come on, I dodged that same charge like 3 times and you didn't count any of them.
Going in.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get
No!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Whoa! It moves. Berseria had some swamplands. Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
hammer.
And since we don't have our flaming sword, a lot of Alphen's finishing moves don't work anymore, so he doesn't team up with Rinwell or Kasara, I think. I think he can still team up with Dohalim and Law, though.
Glacial fire.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's way up there. No.
In an instant! Impact crop!
With this,
The bug place in Vesperia is more of a forest. Yeah, like it's like I feel like it would be a stretch to call it a jungle. But you know, it's probably the closest we got until this. This feels very jungle. Did I see? Okay.
We
I
check
saw it
back
said
in on the
something, I don't know.
ranch.
Hey, if you've got contact with our ranch, then we should be able to travel back to where it is, right? We can now raise sheep. And our ranch is expanded. Okay. So what animal are we not getting? I wish I could see my item lists so I could be like, okay, we got tons of beef. We don't need cows right now or something. Did you ever get a horse recipe? I don't think so. Or is this a weird thing where like the recipe doesn't need to specify the type of meat? It's just like put in a meat and it will get different effects if I put in like beef or horse meat or sheep meat, I guess. We're definitely gonna put in sheep and we're gonna give them the best feed because we've never had them before. I feel like we pick up pork specifically a lot. So that's the one we're gonna skip this round. Thanks, Tuckendorf, for the bits. Fun fact, there are monsters called Zoogles in the Witcher games. Might be based on a real legend. Ooh, okay. Got some new mats, I think. Okay, we will not equip it, but we will craft that. So long as we have items. Okay, cool.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Anything over here? It's weird that this just dead ends if there's nothing over here. Thermal lock and a barbed crystal. Thermal rock, sorry. Get some level 4s in there. Always good. Ooh, what's this? It looks like something I should be able to dive down into. Figured there would at least be an item there or something. Okay. Thought there would be like a treasure chest or something over here, but I guess not. Maybe we'll come back here for something. Man, okay, you know what? I don't appreciate this game's environments enough. These do look pretty good. I still think that they can sometimes be a little, I don't know, empty feels wrong, but it's just like, sometimes it just feels like there's a bunch of space, but not a lot to do in it. But I guess what am I really looking for? I don't think I want there to be a bunch of like platforming or something between every thing. The game's not really built for that.
Flaming meteor far enough.
Dragon Force of Deity! Megasonic Thrust! Rising Water! No escape! You'll get it!
Hurricane.
sleep now.
Hurricane.
Not on my watch.
Get it.
Lightning strike.
You're mine! No escape!
Piercing roar.
Now.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Cross! My turn!
Lots more minor details in the environment in this one. Yeah, like there's plenty of pretty stuff to look at, but I feel like,
Sword Rain Alpha!
Piercing
I mean, and certain places are definitely worse about it than others, and like, you know, that's by design because some places are supposed to feel desolate and empty. But like, I remember feeling like I was just kind of getting lost back in the, was it like the wastes or something early on in Galaglia?
In an instant!
Like it just felt like it was like it's this big, impressive looking area, but there's nothing in it, so it's easy to get lost because it's just a lot of
ready
very
for the
samey
next
looking
battle.
desert. But you know, it's called a wasteland. It's probably gonna look something like that. Dead end over here, which means treasure chest. I see it.
Gotta break through!
Negative
You're mine! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! You're finished!
This one is atypical. Careful,
You
everyone.
picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust!
Whoa, you go far on the Megasonic Thrust.
Here I
I
come!
was gonna call it Sonic Rush,
Light burst.
which that was a Sonic game, right? There is a game called Sonic Rush, correct? Is that the GBA ones? I remember I really liked the GBA ones, whatever those were called.
Sword Rain Alpha!
That was DS? Okay, maybe I didn't play that. Whatever the GBA ones were, was that just Advance? Was that just Sonic Advance? Everything kind of went with that. Sonic Rush introduced Blaze the Cat. Okay, yeah, I didn't play that one. Blaze is a character I still don't know anything about. I think they're a psychic, maybe? Is that like a thing? Are they a telekinesis? I feel like that's a...
Not a chance! Not a
I
chance!
might think of someone else.
I'm not
I
done!
feel like there's a psychic Sonic character.
I'm ready. Light burst force.
Blaze is pyrokinetic. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Look sharp.
You're mine!
Blood Mage!
It's over!
Raiding us with a party of 14. Welcome, everybody. We're just JRPGing through a jungle. Silver is psychic. Okay.
This should make for some good
feel like I
weapon
had heard
crafting
that.
material.
That's around the time I hopped out of the Sonic scene. I played Adventure 2 on the GameCube because I didn't have a Dreamcast, so I didn't play it there. And I played the GBA games, like I said. So I like Shadow. He's cool. I know who Big the Cat is. I played the Game Boy Advance games, so I know Cream and Cheese. And I think they're pretty great. But that's about the end of my Sonic knowledge. New bandage! So, okay, so yeah, so now that we've got maskless
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen. What? Don't tell me that. I can't go there right now. It's... We can't... Hoodle, why can't we go to the Owl Forest? That's like already a mystical realm that we just get to teleport to. Is there anywhere... I skipped that big middle area. Hold on. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Ooh.
An opponent like this could be easy.
Far enough.
Dragon Swarm! Here!
Shield and
You're
range.
mine! No escape! And more than I'll burn out. You're mine! Strike!
In a bind.
You're finished!
I've been playing
Can you take it?
other characters this stream.
Begin.
Let's fix that.
I'll grind you into dust.
This one's mine!
You can use a strength from the wind. Kisara, all yours, Kisara. In your face. Begin.
I don't know if I could pick a favorite boost finisher move yet.
Going in.
Still like a lot of them.
I'll thank you.
I really like Dohaleem's and Laws.
Dance on the wind.
Let's see if we... Oh, nope. I thought too hard.
Begin.
Didn't get it.
Let me out. Rotating pile driver.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nothing gets by me.
Man, I keep dropping these combos.
You're mine. Instinct sharpened.
Yeah, we got our extended rod right before the fight ends. You know it.
We may be a touch
Yo,
beyond
Trivia,
our
thank you for the
depth.
7
We
months
barely
of
got a
subbing.
look at the thing.
7-month anniversary. What's the gift for that? Here's to many more. Thank you. You know, we really ought to tell someone that it's criminal that there isn't a 7-month anniversary, like, gift. I'm gonna say it's... That's the tinfoil anniversary, 7 month.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Take this!
Charge at me! Yeah!
I have no
I wanted you to do that. That was a trick.
And more of this and I'll burn out. It's over.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Megasonic Thrust did not keep that combo going. Noted.
You're finished. Sword Rain Alpha. Rising Wyvern. No escape.
No!
Dragon Swarm. You picked the wrong fight.
Dohalim, I could really... Oh, wait, we don't have any CP left. That's probably why they're not healing. Ow!
Take this!
Maybe we should have rested at that one
I'll thank
campfire.
you.
What do you think?
I'll thank you. I'll grind you into dust.
Not done yet.
Denied! Look sharp! Take this! I'm ready!
God, that move's cool.
In an instant. Impact Cross.
Anything ever come from that guy back in Calaglia that wanted to dress rich?
Indeed.
We poked
As
in
one
on him
we
not
are
super long
unrivaled.
ago, and he was like, he was still basically regurgitating the same lines of like, I gotta find something that looks rich. So I'm guessing that's not something we'll get much of a resolution on for a bit. I'm just here to pick your tomatoes. Gonna beak Sara. I kind of want to let the AI take Dohalim just so someone's paying attention to healing, because that's not something I'm gonna think about until it's too late.
Look sharp! Falling storm! Flaming meteor! This one's
Do I still not have like
on guard!
any air moves as her?
Take this! Falling storm!
Okay, I really like Dazzling Gleam or whatever end up Falling Storm.
This one's mine!
Lightning energy! More where that came from!
Look sharp! Huh. Take this!
Now!
I don't have much.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. I can feel my
Fairy
power
Circle is good, but it
growing.
costs a ton of CP. Noted, yeah, our CP is already really low. And I think I think the last meal I ate was the thing that gives us CP every fight. New move. You know what, if he's gonna be our healer, we probably ought to get him more healy moves.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Going in. I don't have much left.
Can't get out of this.
Slow him down!
Flaming meteor! Dazzling spin! Falling storm! Look sharp!
Sword Rain Alpha.
The abyssal deep clear for us to pass! Look sharp! Going in! Handle it!
I am still very bad at perfect guarding with her.
Rising Falcon.
Falling storm! Come on! Now! You have to hold on!
Abyssal. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Someone died.
Got you! It's time!
Alpha, no, no!
Yeah. Crescent
You were
moon.
supposed to be the chosen one. Hey! Invader Rin.
Healing arts take
Welcome to
their
the Wug
toll on
Thugs.
the
Thank you,
user,
Tyrosine
you know.
Terror, for the gifted sub.
Right.
I feel like I'm not
What
hearing, like, subs and stuff. Are those triggering? Hey, no more KOs right away for you. Anything we can give and that would get both a good stat boost and some decent stuff. All three of these actually seem like something he would like. So Let's start with the cheaper one that will honestly probably be the most effective, because the more we can get him to trigger his burst attack, the better. Or boost attack. I'm very bad at remembering which is which. Hey! Even the best day of working's worse than the worst day of fishing.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
I didn't even change my lure. We've got all these new lures and I'm not even using them.
Reel it in.
Okay, I haven't fished in a while. I might drop this one. Okay, I remembered R2 was the jump. Oop. Okay, these ones are... I'm fine with the button ones, because those I know exactly when I need to press it. The angle... See, the angle ones, I'm holding it the other direction until I'm told a different direction, because I assume that's what I need to do. And so, if I don't switch it right in time, it's like, bad, and then you lose it. Like that. Oh, I should have changed the lure. Oh well.
All right.
Is fishing really big in Japan? Well, they are an island. It's kind of something I think everyone has to probably do to some degree to eat. Well, you know, not everyone. There's obviously a mainland Japan. Damn it, I keep hitting R1.
I'll get you next time.
That time I wasn't even looking. Holy cow, we're doing terrible. Let's get a better... Do we have a better lure? All right, that one's got a 2-star. Still only have McGall's rod, though.
Reel it in.
Okay, we're not leaving until we catch at least a fish. I may be fishing like junk today, but... Here we go. Confidence coming back. Returning to the zen place of fish. Gotcha.
We can get a good meal out of this fella.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
It doesn't look that great. Yo, Jacato. Any more? Oh, golden spot. Let's give it a shot. Okay, these guys apparently only like the X button.
All right.
This has exquisite mouthfeel.
Thank you for the mouthfeel. I'm fishing right now. I'll check your message in a sec. I was pressing R2. Come on, game. Hey, thank you, Shini.
That went pretty well.
Continuing your sub from Probably Not a Mare. Thank you. 2 of the same fish. Boo. We need at least a little bit of variety here. Come on. Give me another gold spot. You? Oh. I'm gonna press different buttons and hope for a different result. Nope. That looks like the same thing I had before. That looks like another
Time to try a
catfish.
different spot.
No, thank you. Yeah, we ain't here to catfish. We're here to fish.
Ha!
Here you go. One of you's got to want something other than the X button, right? Come on! Am I getting exclusively things that want the X button? Easy peasy.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Shut up, Doalim. Do you understand how much work keeping a bass is? All right, that's enough fishing for now. GG, fish. We'll fight another day.
feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there,
Costume
Hoodle?
requests already? I didn't see them.
It's
Sorry.
brutal,
Let me know
alright.
what they were.
I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking.
Scouts honor, you can't lie.
All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring.
Give Alphen his pipe?
That
Sure.
would soon
That's
help
easy
us
enough.
adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Alphen's
Well,
always
lucky
hot and
you,
bothered.
I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Alphen and Trailblazer outfit with the ponytail. Everyone in their premium with their hair and weapon skin. Okay. Give him his pipe. And everyone else in their premium thing, which I think is whatever their last one is. No, that's the last one is the crossover. Premium is that. And yeah. Really hot jungle attire. Let's, you know what, let's just... Oh, wait. Have we... Okay, cool. We can report back to the client. Let's do that real quick.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, you know what? Take this opportunity. Also take a little rest. This jungle ain't no joke. Welcome to the jungle. It's got tough zoogles. Ah. That was pathetic. Never share that clip. You're banned. You are banned if you share that clip. Don't let anyone see it. You know what? It's trying to give us CP back, but let's just cheat and use it.
This looks
Heal.
perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Don't forget Alphen's ponytail. Oh, does he have a ponytail? I didn't realize. I'll give him that. Wait, actually, hold on. Since we're here, first I'll do this before I forget. New World ponytail. There it is. Look at that the little dinky. His little Alphen on the back of his head. But I think, didn't Alphen have to cook something to get roasted chicken? Okay, hold on. Hey, Alphen.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
I'm sure Shion's fine. We're just gonna take a break so Alphen can cook chicken for everyone. Heyo. Give me that infernal tongue. Wait, doesn't a skit go with this? There's like a skit about him making everyone eat hot food, right?
Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan.
Am I not getting it because I watched it at an inn? Because I feel like, or I did it at an inn? Because I feel like
they must have known Dohalim
I remember
was
this
Renan.
triggering a skit
So
in the
why
demo.
do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't.
Shion's not
But
here
it wasn't
for
just
it.
Dohalim
Oh,
they were
okay.
wary of. They didn't trust any
That's a
of
good
us.
point. Well, I still got the title, I
Even the
guess.
weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was? They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zoogles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of
We
course,
bartered
a
our
little
lives with
magic-assisted
food.
roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
That's why poison is so effective. Ha 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 ha. But I'd never do that. Alphen is really Danon. Like, even in his, what was it, 300 years ago flashback? He is still referring to Dana as his home. I always want to call it Donna, but it's Dana. Yeah, also he's 300 years old, apparently. I still feel like the jury's out on that because they immediately decide that this mysterious event that sounds similar to his thing that happened 300 years ago must be the same one. I feel like there's a pretty decent chance that maybe someone's just trying to recreate that event and we don't have to pretend that Ed Alphen just magically gets to be 300 years old. Because that to me feels like one, I don't know. Maybe it's a weird line in the sand for me to draw, but that feels like my one step too far. Like, I'm just like, hold on a second. Now we're getting silly. I'm cool with him being some weird Renan experiment. But, you know.
Dohalim.
I still don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to knock it yet. I just think that these guys were very quick to go with their theory. The way more believable, apparently, that Alphen is 300 years old and not someone was trying to repeat a fabled legend recently.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
Heck yeah. I didn't really read that conversation. I hope that wasn't super enlightening to the character. Someone wants him to be his schoolboy with no attachments. So, all right. Wait, that's swim boy, not schoolboy. There we go.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment,
Kisara's voice kind of reminds me of Leela.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Like, I know it's not her, obviously.
Mine.
What's her name? Something Seagal, I want to say, but I might be wrong.
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Go back. So the thing that throws me with Kisara is she has a lot of, like, wind down on her normals. So I'm always thinking I can block faster than I can.
Their arcs were interrupted. That's it. This one's mine.
Negative gate. This one's mine.
Dazzling spin.
Be still.
Blinding meteor.
Alphen, in an instant.
Katie Seagal, thank you.
Nice try.
Here goes.
That's it. Raging Luna Storm. Dohalim, in an instant. Impact Frost.
Realized yesterday that I recognized Wimbo's voice actress from what I recognized her voice actress from. She also did Mako in Kill la Kill, or Mako. I never watched Kill la Kill, so I don't know how to correctly pronounce it, but that's cool. I think me recognizing voice actors is what started making me nerd out about it.
Let's see what
Because I specifically remember being able to go like, wait a minute, Cat from Cat Dog sounds exactly like the guard from Aladdin. But like it's definitely not that voice, but it's like I can tell they're the same person, like as a child. And being like, wait a minute. Voice actors can they have range. That's so cool. And then be like, wait a minute. Kuwabara is Vegeta. And Vegeta's also Yamcha. What? And just like realizing all that stuff made me suddenly go like, voice acting's so cool. So whenever people are like, oh, I can tell this is that person, that pulls me out of it or that ruins my immersion, I am like 100% the opposite, I guess.
All yours, Kisara.
I feel.
Yeah, Ethel, I would love, like, I'm guessing it's not there, but I would love if, like, one of the abilities she got from a title, Kisara, would be great if one was just, like, can interrupt actions with block. Like, or, like, faster initiating block. Like, just something, like, can cancel actions with block. Would radically change how much I like this character. Like, I think conceptually she's really cool, but, like, you need to really be more reactionary, which I don't like as much. But I guess, hey, your whole thing is being a guard tank, so maybe you shouldn't be jumping out to attack a bunch. Also, I have trouble remembering which of my arts are ones that trigger while guarding, and I have gotten a couple skills that make those better, so I should probably be actually thinking about that. Oh, that's right, that's Guardian Field. That's not a combo move. Ow!
Not today!
Yeah, Kisara does kind of feel like she's meant to be controlled by the AI, almost, because, like, trying to start a combo with her is sort of tough, because she does not really have the penetration for it. But, like, once you're comboing him, it feels cool. And I'll stop your life! Oh, I thought that was it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Practically. Not literally, figuratively, maybe. Ooh, I found your precious gems.
Coming through!
On guard! Hunt in your dreams!
No escape! Swallow blade!
That's it!
Double demon fang!
You've got a Vita. Do yourself a favor. Tales of Hearts are. Not gonna say it's like the best Tales game or anything. But it's a fun one. And you can take it wherever you go. And it's got this track in it. And one of your playable party members is a robot Scorpion Man and looks awesome.
This one's mine.
Not today!
Renwell!
I'm ready!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
Do I need to... I didn't think about it. Is my AI set up to, like, let Xion heal so Dohalim isn't doing it? Okay, no. If we've got more than 1% CP, we do Healy Arts. That's good. Have at least 10 is maybe a bit much. We could say 5. Any allies, 50% or less. This might be overkill, but I'm gonna say 75% or less. Probably gonna lose up a lot of CP, but and she heals herself. Now you know what? If an ally has 25%, you'll go in just to do some support. Oh, we do buffs if they're higher level? Nah, we don't need that. I don't need them buffs. I'll trigger those when I think I need them. Yeah, we'll never do that with those settings, yeah. Okay.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ah, Renwell, you're just scared, that's all.
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
We're doing fine. Really? She doesn't need to be out. We haven't been absorbing spells. So how about you take a break and we let Law run around? Ooh. Hold on, Scary Pumbaa. Just need to check the land. All right, now we can fight.
That's far enough. Ready to go.
It means no worries.
That's it! Fury!
I really like dazzling whatever into that wind move. It's very fun. All right, come at me. See, I guarded to try and improve that thing's power or whatever. It ended up getting me hit.
Going in. Sadistic descent. Dazzling spin.
Dazzling spin.
Dohalim.
All yours, Kisara.
But see, that was a cool combo. I like doing that.
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Going in. One more. Light up.
I'm ready. Rinwell.
Did you just thank Shion?
Too slow. Going in.
Did we not give Kisara lines to thank Dohalim for healing her?
Falling storm.
Down on the ground.
Which is extra weird considering they have like a relationship, so if there's anyone who should like specifically call out him healing, it would be her. Oh, come on, how did we lose that? We were still hitting it.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I think it's because she healed herself, actually. She does have lines thanking
My
Dohalim.
exploits are bearing fruit.
So when she heals herself, she thanks Shion? That'd be pretty funny. It's like, hey, thanks, Shion, for giving me the inspiration to do this heal, you know? Wouldn't have thought about these kind of tactics if it weren't for you.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
No, she
All
isn't,
more
says
reason to
Kisara
consider
as she
already.
heals herself. She's right here with us.
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
Oh,
That's right.
Shion's the name of her shield.
Besides,
Shield on. Just
Alphen
sounds
still
very
hasn't
close.
fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
Remember when you did that?
A little bit.
When you were a baby because Shion refused to take a break?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renin. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual
Finally moving
is
past
different.
our prejudices.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me,
It was a little messed up.
part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead.
I wanted
Don't
to
get me
do that.
wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense? Huh? Rinwell.
I thought that was going to be the
you've
end of the
done
skit,
nothing
honestly.
wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
When'd you
Or
get so
don't,
smart,
If you don't
Kisara?
want to. It's
He's
just
smarter.
an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all.
Actually, it can
And
hurt a
hey,
lot.
Thanks, Kisara.
It's probably going to be a painful process of self-realization and
What do you-
actualization or whatever. What do you say we check on the ranch? Oh, just, you don't get a choice.
So,
you
Alphen,
are sitting at a
300
bonfire.
years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
Jade
mean
from Tales of
there
the
are still
Abyss was
gaps in your
not
memory?
a team
I've heard of
mom.
starships with devices
Jade
that can
was
stave
like
off
the
imminent
team
death. by
snarky
putting their
uncle.
passenger into a deep sleep. They're
You know, he
usually only
makes sure
intended
you
as a
got,
temporary
you know, your
solution, until proper treatment
proper
for an
nutrition
ailment
or whatever,
injury
but
can
he'd
be
also
obtained.
be like, yeah, kid,
Think
go
he
ahead,
might
play
have
in the
been
streets, see
asleep
what
in
happens.
that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Kind of like this 300
Forgive
years
me.
thing.
I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud.
I'm
that's
sure
all.
it's the truth since
Shion
they're all
and the
committed
maiden
to it
Naori.
already.
After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to
But I still think
suspect they
it's just
may
a
be related.
bit of a leap.
Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens
Yes,
to be
Alphen
connected
can
to
now
you.
feel pain.
Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a
He's
million
also
times already.
had
I wouldn't know.
basically
Well,
his
if
full
you're
memory
absolutely
restored.
certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can
He has a big
sometimes
300-year
break down or
gap,
have
but
failures.
presumably he was just in
Sorry
stasis
for
or
being
something.
presumptuous.
Hold on.
Harumph.
Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's
I mean,
certainly possible.
He started
As for
feeling
how,
pain
I
and
wouldn't
remembering
know,
things as
but
soon
the
as the
dampening
mask
effect on
came
his
off.
psyche
I
could have
feel like that's a
manifested
pretty
itself
easy
physically
conclusion
as
to
well.
draw.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that
I'm
I
not
feel
used to
like
pain, and that includes emotional pain.
we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
I've always
So
looked down
he
on
finally
feelings.
admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
Feel like we're getting ready to enter a dungeon-esque thing. So let's get Heelys. No, not the sick shoe that has wheels in the
Looks
bottom.
perfect and tastes just as good.
But I mean, recovery of the HP after every fight. Yeah, Renwell was on like no health. She needed that beef stew or whatever. Oh! Is that a new costume?
Alone.
That's not what he was wearing when that happened.
I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep
Okay.
Shion waiting.
Well, all right. If you're watching
What do you
this on
say we check
YouTube,
back in on the ranch?
we're not checking in on the ranch. In fact, this is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. See you later.